face. Hey guys, it's Skylar, and this week's topic is about how we chose our names. Or at least I'm pretty sure it is. I don't actually know. There's a bug on the window, and it scares me. Okay. The story of how I picked my name is kind of long. When I first came out, I didn't have a preferred name yet, because I wanted to have my friend help me with that. And so we looked through a lot of names, and I tried getting names that were like close to my birth name, which is Emily. And I couldn't really find any that I liked, or that any that I could like see calling myself with. And so I just looked up unisex names, and I spent about a week doing this, like finding all the unisex names I could. And there was one that just really stuck out to me. And that was Charlie. I couldn't find any others I liked. Charlie was the name. It was kind of like, I saw it and I'm like, holy shit, that's me. But, I mean, obviously, I don't use that name. When I was little, we had this dog, and his name was Charlie. And my dad had him for like a really long time. I think he was like 17 when he died. But he died when I was younger, and when I was picking out my name, I totally forgot about this. And so I guess that might be why I felt such a strong connection to that name. But I remember this like exactly everything that happened when I confronted my dad about it, because when I was picking out names, I would just like bring up like what I want to name my kid, like see what names they'd be fine with. And I brought up Charlie one day after hockey practice. He was driving me home, and I brought it up, and I'm like, what would you think if I named my first child Charlie? And he's like, oh no, you can't use that name, that was our dog's name, remember? You can't ever use that name. And I'm like, well, fuck. So me and my friend spent about another 2 weeks looking at names. I have to sneeze. 2 weeks looking at names, and I found one that I liked, and that was Sky. But I didn't, like, I wanted that to be my name, but I didn't want it just to be my name. Like, I felt like it should have been short for something. So I chose Skylar, and at the time, I, like, didn't really like the name Skylar all too much, but I don't know. Oh, crap. Low battery. Alright. I didn't really like the name Skylar all too much, but I went with it anyways, and I told my friend Cece this, and so she just called me Sky. And then I came out to one other person, and I told her that my name was Skylar, but she could call me Sky. And she didn't call me Sky, she started calling me Skylar because she liked that name. I didn't want to like be rude and say like, oh no, I hate that name, you can't use it. And so she called me Skylar. And then the next person I came out to was her boyfriend, who is now her ex, and he started calling me Skylar too. And so like by then I started getting used to the name Skylar, and now I love the name Skylar, even though I still feel like I'm a Charlie. But I can't use that name, so I got the next best thing, and I think the name Skylar does fit me pretty well. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I still kind of think that it would have been best to have a name that was close to my legal name. Oh yeah, and my middle name. I had to pick out a new middle name because Josephine is like extremely feminine, and I didn't like it. And so after a lot of thought, I went with Avery. And originally when I picked the name Charlie, it was going to be Charlie Ray. But Skylar Ray, it doesn't really sound right to me, so I picked Skylar Avery. And it sounds, the full name sounds kind of feminine, but I really like it. And either way, it's still unisex. So, I mean, that's how I picked out my name. I kind of wish that I was given a unisex name at birth, because that would have made everything so much easier. But no. Okay, so make sure to subscribe and check out my Tumblr and the group's Tumblr down below. I'll have all the links in the description. Bye!